All right. Good morning. Yoda Kibanok, Hujvaj. Start of another day, and I find myself sitting here thinking about a couple conversations that I had yesterday. I had two individuals contact me just out of the blue. These are well, one of the two is somebody that I've never met in person. And then the other is somebody that I had spent some time with a couple years back in California. And it's interesting. Birthdays, holidays are always a reason for people to reach out. That you haven't heard from in a long time. They'll use a birthday or a holiday like Christmas or something like that to reach out to you, and that's all well and good. It's always whether it's in the context of a birthday or a holiday, or completely outside of either of the two. Reaching out to somebody is always a good thing. It's always I think it's always a good thing. So anyway, I was talking with a couple individuals yesterday, and both of them were quick to say something to the effect of, "Are you having a good time? Are you are you having a good time? It looks like you're having a blast." And wow, you must be having a great time. I hear that stuff all the time. And the fact of the matter is that I'm having pretty much the same time that I was having back at my house in California. So I try to explain to people it's just kind of life is normal for me, with the exception of a different environment. It's not like I'm waking up in the morning and going out and doing all types of tourist things and what have you. I wake up in the morning and this is it. This is it. I sit in a quiet room doing my work. And you know what? I love sitting in a quiet room doing my work. I love it. I love the fact that there's no somebody is blogging. Tom, it's been a wonderful time, and we were reliving it with you. Many, many thanks. You're welcome. But uh, but um, but anyway, this is my life. There's nothing particularly special about it. Yes, I can pick up and take my show on the road anytime I want. But that doesn't necessarily make it quote unquote special. It's just an opportunity that life has provided for me. So, the fact of the matter is that oftentimes people look at other people. They look at other people and they have this perception of their lives, that their life is so much more wonderful than theirs, and what have you. When more times than not, that's not the case. That's not the situation. And I think that some time back I came up with a phrase that the grass may seem greener on the other side of the fence, but more times than not it's artificial turf. So you're looking at my artificial turf right here. This is my artificial turf. And it's a it's not bad. I'm not one to complain. I'm not certainly I'm not one to complain. But at times it gets I will admit that at times it can get lonely. I wish that I find myself thinking back to all the adventures and times that I had with Yanae over the course of the summer, and to be able to relive a lot of those, or even to have Yanae here with me, roaming up and down the streets of Budapest would be a lot of fun. But that's not the case. So just have to learn how to adjust. But anyway, I'm going to show you the view out my window. If I can grab this camera here, let's see, without messing up the thing. Maybe I can grab the camera here and turn it around. So this is my place here, kind of a little bit messy. I've got what I need. You know, I have a little stove, and you know, there's the house is somewhat of a mess. Let me show you the room. Let me show you the room with a view. So this is what I look out to every morning. Nothing special, okay? But this is Budapest right here. You see? This is Budapest. It's early Saturday morning, and you can see that it's rather quiet. Not a lot of people on the streets, but you know, I guess you could say that this place has character. This place was the infrastructure of Budapest was neglected for a lot of years during the occupation. So a lot of the buildings are older and not in the best of shape because the Soviets really didn't do a lot to keep up the buildings here. But nonetheless, you know. So this is life. This is life. There you see a woman cleaning the entryway to her shop. She's got like a little flower garden or a little plant or whatever, wetting it down, and then she'll probably come out with a scrub brush, and there goes a tourist with a suitcase, you know, probably going down to catch the tram to catch a flight to the airport. But that's it. There's nothing too special about this. It's just life. It's just Budapest, if you will. So anyway, bring the camera back around. So anyway, the other thing that's on my mind is I find myself thinking about doing the Christmas markets, and it's something that I was Googling last night. If I get the camera back over here. So I was Googling last night, you know, best Christmas markets and what have you. And interestingly enough, the Christmas markets, they start, I think, as early as mid-November is when the Christmas markets actually kick in and start. And I found myself thinking, trying to put together an itinerary, if you will, and do so in a way that I can maintain my work schedule. And as I was listening to this video, you know, I was kind of planning my trip. So interestingly enough, one of the most beautiful Christmas markets that was voted the best Christmas market is in Zagreb. Zagreb, Croatia, of all places, Zagreb. So Zagreb is only from, you know, to get in a car, I could be in Zagreb I could be in Zagreb this afternoon. It's only about a 4-hour drive from here. But I've been wanting to go down to Dubrovnik and Split down in Croatia. And I don't know if this time of the year would be the ideal time to go there. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But anyway, so Dubrovnik has reportedly the best Christmas market in Europe. So I went, and then as the list kept going, and I'm sure it's a matter of opinion as to which is best or not. But one of the other ones that's really supposed to be one of the top is Salzburg. So, and then you've got Vienna, and you have Munich. So as I'm looking at the map and thinking about my schedule, Vienna, you know, here's Budapest, here's Zagreb, down, if I can get this right. Here's Zagreb, and then northwest of Zagreb would be Salzburg. Northwest of Salzburg would be Munich. And then from Munich, you know, you could always, well, I don't know that I'd want to come back to Vienna, because Vienna is just probably about an hour or two train ride, right? I could jump on the train right down the street from here and be in Vienna in a matter of an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. So what I may actually do is hang out in Budapest for a little while and then go and hit the Vienna market because that's on the one of the top Christmas markets. Hit the Vienna Christmas market and then come back to Budapest and then maybe rent a car and either rent a car or take the train. I'm not sure, but rent a car or take a train down to Zagreb and then do Salzburg, and from Salzburg hit Munich. And flying out of Munich to someplace else in Europe would be rather easy to do. For example, I could go down into Italy and see the Christmas market in Florence, or maybe catch a flight out of Munich and go down into Spain or something like that. But we will see. It's still early. It's still September, and got well over a month to think about it as I sit here in my quiet little room and do my work. So anyway, that is about it. And as an afterthought to a chat that I did yesterday, I think there yesterday in the comments that there was a comment from somebody here in Budapest, a student, engineering student or something, that might want to meet me or get together and have a cup of coffee or something. I saw your comment, and if you'd like to get together and have a cup of coffee, I'll even buy the coffee. Just reach out to me via, just send me a message or something, okay, if you're happen to be watching the videos. So with all that said, back to work. Hope everybody has a great day, okay? Take good care.